What's up, Warriors? Welcome back to the Battlegrounds. Today, we're going deep into one of the most underrated but game-changing parts of BGMI, zone meta and rotations. Everyone can aim, everyone can spray, but the real difference between a normal player and a pro, it's how they read the zone, rotate smart, and pick the right fights. Let's break it down. Understanding the zone meta. Here's the thing, BGMI isn't just a gunfight game. It's a zone prediction game. Every match starts with the same chaos, a random plane path, a random circle, and a ton of players landing without a plan. But the top teams, they don't rely on luck. They rely on zone logic. Most pro players divide the map into quadrants and predict where the next safe zone might pull. For example, if the first zone leans west, there's a 70% chance the next zone will stay in that direction. That's why you'll often see teams rotating early towards the center or edge advantage zones. And if you're playing solo or duo, don't just wait for the zone to close. Watch the blue zone timer. Start your rotation 15 to 20 seconds early, and you'll reach before the rush starts. Now let's talk about rotations. This is where most players throw their games. Here's a fact. 90% of teams die while rotating, not while fighting. Why? Because they rotate late or through high traffic areas. Pro players use two main rotation types. 1. Center rotations. When you have a vehicle and early loot, go directly to a sentry zone compound. Control the middle, hold vision, and gatekeep others. 2. Edge rotations. When you're late, play the edge of the zone. Move with the blue line. Clear your back and fight only if necessary. And the secret ingredient? Information. Always scout before rotating. Use a teammate or a smoke bait. If you see cars parked outside compounds or open doors, skip that route. Rotation is all about timing awareness, not just driving fast. How to take fights smartly. Here's what most players do wrong. They take every fight they see. But pros? They only take fights they can finish in under 30 seconds. You have to understand zone value versus kill value. If you're outside the zone and the fight drags too long, it's not worth it. But if you're inside and controlling a ridge or compound, defending that area is worth the fight. When taking fights, use cover before bullets. Never fight in open. Focus fire. If two players shoot the same target, you get instant knocks. Never overpeak. One greedy angle can wipe your team. And always throw utility. Nades and mollies win more fights than sprays. Remember, fights are not just about reflexes, they're about control. The perfect end zone play. Now once you're in the last three zones, this is where the pros shine. Forget chasing kills. The goal now is zone control. Hold a ridge, a compound edge, or a tree line that gives you visibility and cover. And here's a pro tip. Never sit in the dead center in the last three zones. Stay slightly off center so you can shift easily if the next circle pulls away. Use smokes for cover walls. Stay low and don't panic when the zone shrinks. If you have 3 or more smokes in the final circle, you already have a 60% higher chance of surviving than someone who doesn't. So here's the summary. Read the zone, plan your rotation, and take smart fights. That's the real formula pros use to make it to the last circle again and again. You don't need luck, you just need logic. Because in BGMI, the smartest player wins more than the best aimer. If this helped you, drop a like, share it with your squad, and subscribe for more BGMI strategy videos. This is your channel name, signing off. Play smart, stay calm, and remember, zone control wins games.